Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the Ardell Magnetic Demi Wispy Lashes, which I have on right now. I'm going to be giving you guys my final review on them, if I think they're worth the buy, some tips and tricks I've used to apply them, and just kind of my overall thoughts. If you guys are new to my channel, my name's Juliana. I go by JULESMARRIE here on YouTube. I make videos every single week on beauty, hair, all that good stuff. So if you would, please subscribe down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and without further ado, let's get right on to this review. Alrighty guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review on the Ardell Lash Magnetic Accents. So I don't have the packaging that they first came in because I've had them for a couple weeks to really test them out and see how they apply and see how I like the wear of them, all that good stuff. But this is kind of the packaging that they come in. Of course, they have a black box that you slide this right into. I just store these this way because it's really easy at the end of the night to just toss them in here. They come out like this, and then I just put this over it and I throw it in my makeup bag, and that way I know they're not going off anywhere, they're not getting product on them. So this is what they look like. Now these do retail at Ulta for $13.99, so they are pricier for obviously false lashes. Now I will show you them here. Stuck together at the moment. So this is what the lash accents look like. They just flick up and they're meant to just go obviously like a normal accent lash, just on the edges. I prefer accent lashes just because I like the look of them kind of wisping out on the corners, not as much full in the middle. So that's just my personal preference. And in kind of reading reviews online and watching videos, I had noticed that a lot of people cut the strips in half for the full length because they said it was really difficult to do the full lash strip with magnetic. So I figured I just do the accent since I prefer that style. So this is how they apply if you are wondering. So it's the two, you can kind of see the dual strips right there, and then they just literally clasp away and then clasp right together. You can see how they magnify. So you put them right in between your lashes. So today I am going to apply them for you and show you how I apply them. It may take a couple takes because let me tell you, they are not the easiest things in the world, but I'm going to quickly give you just my overview on the product in general after having them for a couple weeks and just kind of my thoughts. So the first time I applied them, I hated them. I was like, this is the worst idea. These suck. I can't apply them correctly. They look weird. I was just not having a good time with them. But then, after I kind of took a moment, I will say they take a good, depending on how quickly it goes, they take a good 5 minutes, 5 to 10, depending. So if you are getting ready in a rush, skip the lashes, go straight to mascara. I would not recommend these for someone who's in a rush to get ready in the morning. They're not super easy to pop right on. So just give yourself time, I would say. But over using them in time, it's all about finding the correct way that you can apply them the easiest. Like I said, I'm going to show you guys how I apply them and how quick and easy it is for me now after trying them. But give yourself time, practice a ton with them. I've noticed that a full mascara on the lash really helps give me that grittiness to the lash, so that way when I lay it on top, it stays right on top there. And then I just connect the bottom. So that's one thing that I do that really, really helps. Another trick that I have is that I go ahead and I take the lash and I twist it a little bit. Since it has those magnets, it doesn't lay naturally flat to the lash. So you do have to kind of twist them a little bit, kind of shape them to your natural eye shape. And then also, one of the things that I've realized about these is that when you pull them off to, like one time I've applied them incorrectly and I pulled them off, they do pull out your mascara, so they will flake off your mascara. So it's really about getting that key precise measurement, or I guess application, not really measurement. And then also do not use tweezers. They attach to the magnet and it just is a hot mess. But all in all, after finding my own little niche way of applying them, they last forever. If you do not like lashes, like the feel of lashes, these are heavy. They're not super heavy, I don't notice them after a while, but I'm also used to the feeling of lashes. But if you've never worn lashes before and you're not used to it, definitely give yourself a good day with them. And if you don't like the feeling of them, just return them. I know Ulta returns pretty much everything as long as it's not used to like crazy amounts, but just return them. They do feel a little bit heavier on the lash, but they last all night long. I've worn these for hours and hours. I wore them for an entire day, like from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m., even later than that, I think. So, I mean, they last forever. They're easier to apply, I feel like, after practicing for a while. And they just are something that I really like to pop on to really spice up my look. I do it on the weekends. I do it for work. So, all in all, I would 100% recommend this to someone who's experienced with lashes and is okay with a heavier lash, honestly. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys how I apply these. So I have a mirror right here to my right. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to try and get close for you guys, but it is a little bit hard. So I'm going to try to like put it right here, down here, so I can get like, and you guys can see the top. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys how I apply them and what tips and tricks I use. And then I'm going to actually apply them, because it's a little bit hard to talk and do it at the same time, you know what I'm saying? So, hold on, I need to drink coffee to get myself caffeinated for this. Beautiful. Okay. So, the way they apply is just like this. You want to make sure, so like if your lashes do this, that means they're not on the right, like the top and the bottom are not the right ones, because see how they're pulling apart from the magnet? So, when they go like that and they smoothly, that's how you know. So this is the bottom one, this is the top one. So what I do is I take, here I'm going to use these. The right side is always so much easier for me, I don't know why. I'm going to lay this on top of my lash. You cannot blink. Like you literally have to sit there. And then I take this and I go as close as I can and I connect them. So I'm going to go ahead and do it real quick for you. Like I said, it may take a couple takes, it's not super easy. And then I'll show you the after effect. Alrighty, so now you can kind of see how they look, especially just in comparison from that to that. It just makes that little flicker at the end so much prettier, and it just adds that little extra something. So I'm going to go ahead and do this lash here. This lash is always so much harder than this lash. I don't know why it gives me a hard time, but it does. And then I also applied a little extra mascara right here, right before I applied this lash, because I was having some trouble with the applications earlier. They were not looking so well. I may add some of them in because that way you can see the struggle is still real, even practicing with them for weeks. But like I said, it's just trial and error. You just have to keep practicing. But then once they're on, they're good to go. Like this will last me the entire day into the night. So no biggie. I'm going to go ahead and apply these lashes here. Okay, and there's those ones, which, by the way, this is always the one that gives me so much trouble, and that was like the first try, so I don't know how that happened. But sometimes it's like your eyebrows. Like sometimes you just get those good days, sometimes you get those bad days. But that is the final look with the lashes on and everything. I'm going to go ahead and apply a little mascara on this side just to help like blend everything together even more. And I try to focus it where I'm not adding mascara to the false lash, but just my natural lashes. I'll try to. Perfect. I try to like fan it upwards so it just kind of like fades. Alrighty, well that is the final look for you guys. Obviously when I wear these out, people can tell these aren't my natural lashes. I wish, but they are not. So it is something that like people can still tell that you're wearing false lashes, but it's a lot easier to apply. Like I said, they last so much longer. You don't have to worry about like that glue raising up in the middle of the eye or the edge of the eye and then having to re-glue, and like if you're out, it's just a hassle. It's just super duper easy, and like I said, just takes a lot of practice. But all in all, I would 100% recommend these if you're someone who is acquainted with lashes. They do last all day, and it just takes some getting used to. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate you guys coming to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below any video suggestions you might have. And thank you again. Please subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Bye, you guys. Have a good one.